Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. And we're using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And let's get started with the reading. Today's reading will be Tuesday, November 24th. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message and share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And first card is Knight of Water. And that's a beautiful card. And next card is the Ace of Air. And this is card number 15, Ego. Wow. Very nice lineup we have here. First, we have the Knight of Water. And as we know, water is a sign of emotion, feeling, sensitivity. And the card reads emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love, or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a special event. Yes, here we go again with that word balance. Balanced in emotions, okay? Not thinking too positive, not thinking too negative, not being too sad, not being too happy, trying to be on an even keel with our emotions. When we're too emotional, we can't think clearly. We're not going to make the best decisions for ourselves. It's a very emotional time in the world. There's so much going on, and we could get so caught up in it if we're not careful. This card here, wedding proposals. I won't even go there. Some are sincere, some are not sincere. You got to watch these days. The internet is a funny place, let's put it that way. And you have to be very discerning with who you share your time with. This card from Spirit, the blue, the water, the calmness, an invitation to a social event. Yes, I'm not the kind that likes to attend social events, even though I seem like a very outgoing person. I much rather spend a quiet evening at home. And when I spend time with people, I like to spend time with only one other person at the time. I'm not much for crowds. I'm really not much for being out late. I prefer to stay home. I prefer quality time, just one-on-one with someone, than being in a whole crowd or loud party. This here's telling me maybe on this Tuesday, you will be invited to do something. And it doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It could be something like an offer to go to lunch with someone. Or maybe someone asks you to go shopping with them. Or maybe someone asks you to grab a cup of coffee, or maybe, go out for a drink. Don't refuse it. We all need to get out. We all need to experience things. Beautiful, beautiful card. And then the next card is Ace of Air. Okay, and beautiful. Okay, and this card reads, brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. And it's a unicorn. Unicorn. Beautiful, in the center of the card. And it's saying new ideas and inspirations. Yes, we need to be inspired in order to stop ourselves from getting stuck. I find inspiration in nature, and whenever I feel like I'm kind of in the doldrums or maybe starting to feel anxiety take over, just being outside and just being in the wonder of it all and realizing we're such a small part of this world and there's so much out there. Be inspired to do something. My inspirations are journaling. I love to write. I'm a writer by heart. I love to express myself. I love making these videos. I love to design jewelry. And I look for most of my inspiration within nature. Most of the jewelry that I create are usually the colors of nature. So for example, if it's autumn or fall, I'm more than likely to use maybe brown tones, maybe tones of orange, yellow, pumpkin, taupe. If it's in the spring, I'm more than likely to be using light blue, pastel pink. This card's telling us to be inspired. Seeing the truth in a situation and a challenging beginning. Yes, facing reality. Facing the reality of everyday life sometimes could be scary, but if you look at things for what they are and accept what is instead of fighting what is, you're going to be much better off. And the challenges will come. When we look at things with open eyes and we're realistic about them, yes, it's difficult, but you don't get anywhere by sitting in denial. This card is telling us today, Tuesday, to be inspired by something. Do something that maybe you've never thought you would do. Begin a hobby. Something very simple, but find where your inspiration lies and start pursuing that. And then the last card is card 15, Ego. Okay, and it's another blue card, and it reads, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative and fear-based thoughts. Yes, yes. Monitor your thoughts, okay, before the negative thoughts snowball into a full-blown thought attack. This person here, a false sense of entrapment. Yes, excuse me, I'm sorry for bumping this here if the camera's a little unsteady, but yes, we feel like prisoners of our mind at sometimes. Nobody's life is perfect, and I say that all the time, but don't be trapped in your head. Sometimes you got to get out of your head. Okay, this card is telling me that someone out there is being traumatized, being controlled by the thoughts they think in their head, and they're taking these thoughts as reality when they're not. Half of the things that we worry about and imagine in our mind don't even come to fruition. And always, like I always say, worry is one of the most unproductive activities you can take part in. This is telling me, don't be trapped in negative and fear-based thoughts. Monitor your thoughts today. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.